Hey, what is up? Welcome to the channel. My name is Derek, or Derek HLHS is the name of the channel. Derek HLHS. Because I have HLHS. I was born October 16th, 2003. I'm going to tell you my whole story about it. So I was born October 16th, 2003. I'm 19 years old, almost 20. And so whenever I was born, they didn't know I had HLHS. Or they just thought I was normal, thought I was a normal kid. And so the next day, though, October 17th, it was like, they did the like they put the gel and thing, and went like that. If you know what I'm talking about. But they did that, and they was like, yeah, there's something wrong. We don't know, but you have to go down to Kozer Children's Hospital, but now it's called Norton's Children's Hospital. Was called Kozer Children's Hospital, but so he called an ambulance, put me in an ambulance, took me to the airport, put me in a plane, flew me down to the airport down in Louisville, or the one near Louisville, and then, took me to the hospital, and I didn't get there until like 9 or 10 or 11 at night, so, I couldn't do the surgery then. They couldn't do the surgery then because the doctor wasn't there. I'm not going to say the doctor's name who did my surgery, because I don't know if he wants me to say his name. But yeah, so the next day they come in, my mom and dad's there, and they told my mom and dad, they's like, yeah, this surgery is still experimental, because this was back in 2003. They didn't know much about this back then, and so they's like, yeah, this surgery, it's, so they, because they didn't know much about this surgery, and so they's like, yeah, this surgery is experimental, we don't know much about it, and they's like, we could do it and he could be just fine, or we could do it and, he's not fine, and my mom and dad's like, well, let's do it just so that we know we at least tried, you know what I mean? And so he's like, so they did the surgery, which is the Northwood. I was in the hospital for 2 months before I was allowed to come home, and they gave me a feeding tube, because I wouldn't take a bottle or anything, and so they did that so I could take it, like a pediatrician line. I think that's what it's called. Not Kansas pediatrician line. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And so then the second one I had, which was the Glen, I was only in the hospital for like 2 weeks for that. And then the Fontaine I had the Glen at 6 to 7 months old. I had the Fontaine at 3 years old. I'm pretty sure it was 3 years old. Yeah, it was 3 years old. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it was 3 years old. Which that was actually my hardest surgery, because the reason why I say that is because I had to learn how to walk again. I had to learn how to eat again. I had to learn, talk again, eat again. I had to learn how to walk again, because I would just scoot around or crawl. So I literally had to learn how to do all that stuff again. But yeah, I just, me now, I made it through the surgeries, luckily. However, they almost lost me on my last surgery, which was the Fontaine. They almost lost me on the Fontaine, which was the last one. But yeah, I'm here now, and I just want to share my story, I watch, Arch Adventures. I'm pretty sure it's 32. I watch, Clover HLHS. I watch Haley HLHS, even though Haley, she ain't uploaded in like 3 years. I'm pretty sure 3 years. But yeah, Clover HLHS, she ain't uploaded in a month. Arch Adventures, pretty sure that's what they're called. I ain't uploaded, well, they uploaded a video today, but like, it wasn't like a vlog, it was just like a 1 minute trailer like thing, if you know what I'm saying. And if you don't know what this was, I was on a bypass machine. I'm pretty sure my last surgery, it could have been on the Glen, but I'm 90% sure it was in my last surgery. I was on this bypass machine, and where I think I was on it for like 2 or 3 months, pretty sure at least 2 months, and that was, I was on it, and when they took it off, where I was on it so long, it literally left for sure. So yeah, that's why I got that. But yeah, I just want to make videos pretty much saying like parents like to not give up or whatever, because like there is like the technology is so much better compared to when I was a kid. Like literally, like whenever I was a kid, there was like, yeah, we could either do this surgery and save his life, or we could do this surgery and not help him or anything, like it's a 50-50 chance if I was going to live or not during that, and so, they went with it, and, I'm here now. But yeah, it's there's some things obviously I can't do, like, but, like, there's some things, like I said, I can't do, but the only thing I like about HLHS, I guess, is, the part, like, I get to tell a story, you know what I mean? Like, I have a heart condition, I got a big old scar on my chest, like, I'm not, like, a normal kid, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not just born, I was just born October 16th, 2003, 19, almost 20, nothing, like, I get to tell a story, but yeah, I have 2 stents in my chest, because, well, they put the first one in, and it actually broke, so they had, whenever my heart beat, the heart beating actually broke it, so they had to go back in and put the other stent in, because, like I said, that one broke, and so, HLHS, I probably should have said this earlier, but HLHS, or hypoplastic left heart syndrome, is when the left side of your heart doesn't grow, so the right side of your heart is literally doing everything, like, it's literally doing all the work, like, the left side of my heart is literally the size of a peanut, so, it's like, I don't want to grow. I'm just going to be, the left side of my heart said I'm just going to be lazy, and I'm not going to grow, but yeah, it's crazy, dude, like, and, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I used to be embarrassed of it, so, like, we used to have a pool from, like, 2016 to 2018, 2019, and so, like, we would invite our cousins up, like, my first cousins, and they would come up and get in the pool, and I would literally be in the pool with a t-shirt on and a pair of swimming trunks, because I was embarrassed of my scars. I guess where I was younger, I was embarrassed of my scars, but now I'm 19, it's like, dude, you're literally going to have those scars for the rest, you're going to literally have those scars until the day you die, and even when you die, you were still going to have those scars. Why? There ain't no sense in being embarrassed of those scars, you got a story to tell. Why don't you just tell your story? So, I ain't embarrassed of telling that now, but and even whenever I would go to, like, even our church, like, whenever they do, like, vacation, like, VBS, or, vacation Bible school, during, like, summer, we, like, the last day of vacation Bible school would be on Friday, and they would have, like, a pool slide, you could shoot each other with water guns, throw water balloons, there would be, like, this thing where you could sit on it and throw a ball and get dunked, but I never did that, because I just never did that, but literally, like, I would be there, like, going down the water slides and stuff, and I would be in a t-shirt and swimming trunks, because I would be embarrassed. And even when we would go on a vacation, dude, we would go on vacation, and we would literally go on vacation to Tennessee, or, and I would literally be, like, I would get in the public pool, and I would literally be in a t-shirt and swimming trunks, because I would be embarrassed by the scars. And it has affected friendships, kind of, like, I remember the one time, and I was, like, I think I was in, like, 1st or 2nd grade, and we had this pool trip, and, I had my shirt off, and I was in my swimming trunks, and I was in the pool, and this kid, I ain't gonna say his name, I ain't gonna say his name, but he was like, why do you have that, like, that's disgusting. He literally said that, and I was like, wow, okay. And so I literally just started, after that, after that day, every time I would go to pool, like in a public place, or even when my cousins came up, or even when we was at Vacation Bible School on a Friday, when we was sliding down the water slides and stuff, I would literally have some trunks on and a t-shirt because I was embarrassed of my scars and stuff. And like I said, I don't know why I was like that, but I was. But yeah, I just want to create this channel to pretty much say, like, to parents who are about to become parents, like with HLHS, that it's going to be alright, because, like, I was born almost it'll be 20 years ago. And October 16th, it'll be 20 years ago. And the technology then, I survived. So think about 20 years worth of technology, boom, 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 up to now. This technology that they have and research that they have about HLHS. Think about that. It's crazy. Like, they have so much stuff about, making it, like, better. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. But yeah, that's the reason why I want to make this channel and tell my story and just show my day-to-day life and stuff like that. I don't know how often I'm going to upload. Maybe like 2, 3, 4 times a month. Maybe like once a week or something. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Because today is May 12th? Yeah, because prom's tomorrow, Saturday. Yeah, tomorrow's prom. Today's Friday, May 12th. But yeah, that's the only reason why I wanted to create this channel, is pretty much be like, hey, it's okay if you have HLHS. And if my Instagram will be linked down below, it will be in the description, and my Snapchat will be too, in case you want to hit me up, because I do, like, want to, like, make friends with, like, other people, like, HLHS, and, like, because, like, the only people I'm friends with is, like, they don't have it and stuff like that, so, like, they don't understand what it's like, I just want to have, like, a friend, like, that knows what HLHS is, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's just crazy, because there's some things that I can do. I'm sorry, I get off topic a lot. You probably could tell that. I'm sorry about that. I just get off topic. But yeah, it's just literally crazy how far I have come in life. You know what I mean? Because I literally went from getting set back at 3 years old. Or I was born, and they thought I was normal, and until the next day, they was like, something ain't right, and then 2 days they found out I had HLHS, and then to being 3 years old, and I had to learn how to eat, I had to learn how to walk, talk, eat all over again, and to now just I ride a four-wheeler, not every day, but sometimes. I mow the yard. I have a car. I have a Jeep. I graduate in May 26th, which is a Friday, because I got held back and continued into kindergarten because I literally didn't do nothing. In kindergarten, I would literally just sit there and look out the window, so somebody held me back because I would do my work. And then I actually started doing my work, and I'm making pretty good grades. I'm making like straight A's. And I have my GPA is like a 4 something, like a 3.9 or 4 something. I don't know what my GPA is, but it's still something like that. And yeah, it's just crazy, dude. And I'll start ACTC in July or October. I'm not for sure if I'm going to start in July or October, but that's when I do want to start, school. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video about my HLHS and things like that. Like I said, I'm not sure how often I will upload. Maybe once a week, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. I don't know. Something like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And peace out.